One UI 8.5 is finally starting to roll out for the Galaxy S23 Ultra, S23 Plus, and S23 FE, and at first glance, it might look like a standard incremental update. But if you dig a little deeper, there are subtle tweaks, unexpected omissions, and quiet changes that Samsung didn't announce, and understanding them can completely change how you experience your device over the next year. Some features arrive in ways you barely notice, while others that seem like obvious upgrades are completely missing. Before we dive into the details, if you enjoy uncovering hidden tech changes, noticing the quiet moves that brands don't highlight, and staying ahead of what your device can actually do, make sure to like this video, share it with other Samsung users, and subscribe. This channel is all about breaking down updates beyond the release notes and showing you the features and limitations that really matter. Let's start with performance. On the surface, One UI 8.5 doesn't dramatically change the interface or make your S23 series look drastically different. But once you start using it, you notice a subtle but meaningful improvement in smoothness and responsiveness. Animations feel tighter, transitions between apps are more fluid, and background processes are managed more efficiently. Even idle battery drain seems slightly better, which might not be headline-grabbing, but over time, it extends real-world usability. These are the kind of refinements that hint Samsung is quietly stabilizing the S23 series for future updates, preparing it to remain smooth even as newer Android versions arrive. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Some features that many of us expected to be part of One UI 8.5 are completely missing. For example, the audio eraser in Gallery, advanced AI-powered weather insights, and the contextual brief tool are all absent on the S23 series. And this isn't because the hardware can't handle them. The S23 Ultra and Plus are more than capable. But Samsung seems to be deliberately reserving these AI-driven features for newer models like the S24 and S25. Essentially, your device is still powerful, but some of the smart perks are quietly being withheld. It's a subtle, almost invisible form of differentiation that only becomes clear once you compare your device to the newest models. Camera functionality also shows a quiet shift. Log video recording, certain health assistant tools, and advanced camera features are partially restricted or not fully functional. Early test builds suggest the framework for these features is present, which indicates Samsung isn't facing a technical limitation. They're simply controlling access. For users who rely on these tools for content creation or professional photography, it's a frustrating but telling change. The S23 is still a flagship, but the most advanced AI features are being nudged toward future devices. The update strategy itself is another hidden element that impacts users. Unlike past updates that offered a public beta, Samsung is skipping the beta for the S23 series and moving straight to the stable release. On one hand, this reduces beta bugs and gives users a smoother experience. On the other, it removes the chance to test features early or provide feedback, meaning by the time One UI 8.5 hits your phone, expected between late February and early March, feature decisions are already locked. This approach quietly reinforces Samsung's control over which devices access new tools, and it signals how future updates may continue to prioritize newer models. Let's talk about one of the subtler improvements in this update: system-level efficiency. While not flashy, One UI 8.5 improves memory management and resource allocation. Background apps are now more intelligently suspended, meaning multitasking is smoother and your device feels faster even after hours of heavy use. It also indirectly improves battery life, as apps aren't running unnecessary processes in the background. These changes are small in isolation, but collectively make the device more stable for everyday use, and they reflect Samsung's focus on long-term usability rather than instant wow features. Another hidden aspect is security and system optimization. One UI 8.5 includes under-the-hood enhancements that improve system security and reduce the likelihood of minor crashes. While users may not see a dramatic interface change, these updates are crucial for maintaining device longevity, especially as Android introduces new features in the coming months. Essentially, Samsung is preparing the S23 series to remain relevant and functional for another year or two without overtly promoting these improvements. Of course, the missing AI features remain a major talking point. Audio eraser, the contextual brief, and advanced AI weather integrations all appear on the S24 and S25. The absence of these tools on the S23 series raises questions about Samsung's long-term update strategy. Are these omissions purely marketing-driven, Or is Samsung testing which features can remain functional on older hardware? It's hard to say definitively, but the practical outcome is clear. Users of the S23 series won't have access to the full suite of AI-driven enhancements that define the newest Galaxy devices. Taken together, One UI 8.5 is a nuanced update. It's not about flashy new features or radical interface changes. Instead, it's about optimization, quiet refinement, and controlled access. Your S23 Ultra, Plus, or FE will feel smoother, more efficient, and more reliable after this update, but some advanced tools are being reserved for newer devices. Samsung is effectively maintaining stability while subtly reshaping which phones are positioned as the smartest in their ecosystem. So the question is, are these changes fair? Is Samsung optimizing and future-proofing older devices, or are they quietly withholding features to favor the newest models? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Rewatch this video to catch all the subtle details you might have missed, and let's start a conversation about what One UI 8.5 really means for your Galaxy S23 series.